Welcome back to my bikini posing tutorials. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys transitions. So I'm going to be showing you just a little tutorial on how to do transitions for the bikini division. So I actually love transitions because when I first started back in 2017, I had no idea what transitions were. I did not know how to do transitions. I really wasn't taught how to do transitions. I did a lot of Googling, I saw a lot of YouTube videos, and I taught myself how to do transitions. I'll tell y'all, I practiced a lot over the years, but when I first started, I tried my best to get it. I was extremely robotic back then. I still kind of feel like I'm a little robotic occasionally because I forget a step here or a step there, and it just in my mind, it's like, oh my God, I did it completely wrong. But I'm sure y'all know how I feel about that, and I'm sure y'all sometimes feel like that too. But transitions, in my opinion, are super important because it's what's going to bring your entire routine together. It's what's going to make your posing routine look flawless. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on transitions for you guys. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start here in our front pose. So if you guys remember from my tutorial from last week, your front pose is going to be, your shoulders are gonna be nice and square towards the judges. Your hip is gonna be turned towards the judge, and the torso is gonna be rotated, squared towards the judges. And your hand, remember, we're not putting it up here, we're not putting it down here. It's gonna be right about here in your waist, so that way you are nice and square towards the judges. All right, so your transition from front pose to the back pose is you're going to take the free foot, this one right here. So you're gonna take this foot, you're going to step back, and you're going to bring this leg and this foot in. All right, and so what you wanna do is you wanna bring your feet close together, not in a T. For bikini, you don't want to put this in a T. You want to bring it in about right here for that silhouette that you're still showing the judges. Okay, so front pose, step back, bring that foot in, and that is going to be transition number one. Okay, so these are very quick movements. So right now I'm just doing them nice and slow so you guys can kind of see how this tutorial is going to go with your transition. Okay, so you're going to be here, and then you're going to bring this foot again this way. So you're going to be here, step it forward just a little bit, and then you're going to bring and shift this whole body this way. Okay, so your lower body. So here, bring in and back out and shift. And as you shift, you're going to take the back foot and bring it in, right there, okay? So let me show you from the back how it's gonna look. So it's here, you're going to step back, bring that foot in, step forward again, bring that foot back in. This one you do want to have it into a T because you're gonna take this leg and you're gonna step out to your back pose. Okay, so you're gonna bring that here, and then of course, you know, you can always do your little shoulder pop if you want, no shoulder pop if you don't want, for the judges. So you're gonna bring it here, you're gonna step out and basically pivot out, and you're gonna go straight into your back pose. Okay, all right, so there is, so here, your first transition is you're gonna step back, bring it in, step again, and pivot, and you're gonna come here and back into your back pose. All right, so back pose, what I like to do is I like to shift to the left, and then I shift to the right, and so shift, shift, as I shift, shift, as I shift to the right, I slide this foot in, and then I step back again, and I'm falling, and I come back here, yep, and I come back here, and then you're going to pivot back to the front. So it's basically doing the exact same thing. So you're, again, back pose, shift, shift, bring it in, step back here, and you're going to step this foot, your back foot, again, is going to step back. So step back, bring it in, and you're going to come into, you can either come into this pose right here, which I like to do. It's one of my favorite ones. It's not really a pose, it's a transition. I just like to do it because I think it's neat. But anyway, you're gonna come here, and then you're gonna go straight into your front pose. Okay, and that's how you transition from front to back and back to front. Now with this little shift right here, you don't need to do it exactly like me. You can just be here, shift, shift, bring it in and back, and you can just come here, and you can actually just go straight into the front pose. You do not need to do that little transition in the end. I like to do it, but if you guys don't like to, don't have to. So that is a very short transition tutorial. I hope you guys learned something. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. You can leave comments, and thank you so much for watching my tutorials, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Mwah!